YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, and I am back in Total War Warhammer. Just gonna check my stream health real quick. I'm gonna jump back in and kind of watch to see if I'm getting dropped frames or not. Alright, here we are in the game. Looks like I dropped a few frames to start with, but it's... never mind. Right when I said that, it started dropping more frames. I'm just going to see if this is working. I'm trying to stream. I think my ISP has issues right now, and it's making it difficult for me to stream without dropping a crap load of frames. So give me just a second. I'm going to try and validate the integrity of this before I move on. But doesn't look good to me. Alright, I'm going to kind of move the camera around a little and just see what happens. By the way, how are y'all doing tonight? Doing alright? Anything fun going on this weekend? I know it's a holiday weekend, so curious to see if anybody's planning on having some fun. Looks like it's sure buffering a whole lot on the stream. Let me try and change one more setting real quick to see if it helps. Alright, back up and streaming. I don't see any dropped frames yet. It may work. We're going to have to see. I'm tinkering with the bit rate. I've lowered the bit rate quite a bit, which means that the quality may not be as brilliant, but if it matches what my ISP's speed is capable of, it may create less drop frames, thus meaning this may not be an absolute slideshow. So I think that's going to work. I'm going to swap over and get the chat pulled up real quick, so give me just a second to do that and we'll get things started. Thanks for being patient, because I'm trying to troubleshoot my way through the issues that I've been having with the streams, because I do like doing them and I want to keep doing them. Alright, I can see you all in chat. I'm going to wait for the lag to... I'm going to wait for you all to catch up to where I'm at on the video. So, yeah, it's hopefully working fine. I'm not getting any warnings about dropped frames right now. So, y'all doing alright tonight? I have allergies like crazy, and I'm in like a stupor because I've had to take Benadryl, and Benadryl like absolutely makes me pass out, so... I'm under the influence of over-the-counter drugs tonight. Alright, people are saying it's working. So, Matthew, how you doing? Mudalisk, YouTuber Army, saying rip West Rome campaign. It'll come back at some point. Yeah, I see Captain Awesome out there. He's actually one of my friends from work. I need to get him set up as the moderator for tonight, so I'm going to do that real quick. He's going to moderate the chat for me sometimes when we're streaming. So, let's see. Got to add user. Give me just a second. It's actually easier when I add the user. I have to go grab their URL and then drop that into the add moderator. All right, Captain Awesome. You're the moderator for tonight. Keep it clean, and let's get started in some dwarf fun here. So yeah, if you all don't know, Captain Awesome actually, well, he used to work right with me in my department at work. He got promoted and went to a different department now, but obviously he's still awesome. Doesn't change the fact that he's Captain Awesome. So still lives up to the name. I'm going to swap over to the stream. So, y'all doing good? Tony in Pennsylvania? Yeah. Okinawa? David, you're out at Okinawa? Bet you have some nice weather. Probably not what we're having here. Shogun is typing in profanities in caps. Hello. No, my son doesn't play Total War, Jason. He's not even 2 years old yet, so he's not near old enough. Jared is asking to be disciplined by the moderator. That's hilarious. No, he's not here to like kick people or something. He's just here to hopefully help keep it clean. And I think I set Sextus and the others as moderators the other day too. I don't want people getting kicked out. It's just if people are going to be trolls or uncooperative or something, I just want to clean it up for the people who are trying to have fun. Dude, how are you doing in Bedford, UK? Adrian, Denmark. Mr. Snoopy in Ottawa. Rolando in Mexico. YouTube Army says he's also called Jason. David in Dallas. Joker, man, all the way from Serbia. Matthew in Louisville. I'm going to miss so many people here because the stream chat comes at me too fast to catch everything. There's a few things I wanted to catch up on. Let's see. I'm just glad to have the dang stream working. I want to get the armor of Skaldur, and I need to look and see what we got to do. Or no, that's a different deal. We gotta own the entirety of 4 provinces. This is the one. It's a quest battle. Have any 2 of the following units: gyrocopter with brimstone gun, gyrocopter in the following lord's army. Holy crap, man! Gyrocopters are not that easy to get to. That's gonna be a substantial investment. All right, Cryo, I missed you in Germany. I'm sorry, bud. I don't want a freezing shark to come attack me the next time I'm out in the ocean. I don't care. You're blaming me for your addiction to Total War. I'm glad to say that. I'm glad I've gotten other people addicted. Ben, how's things going in New Zealand? Harry's asking me if Runesmith is worth it. Runesmiths are definitely worth it, I think. I don't know about in multiplayer, but they basically help buff the army that you have, and they can help you with resistance to magic. So I think they're pretty worthwhile. So yeah, definitely a good unit. All right. So if I'm gonna get gyrocopters, if I remember right, that's gonna be a fairly tricky tech to get to. Yeah, here's the gyrocopter with the brimstone gun, and then just the standard gyrocopter. We have to have a foundry, which is the level 4 version, or no, it's the level 3 version of this building. So we have to have a level 4 settlement, and in order to unlock it, I think we also have to have gyrocopter, this unit. Yeah, we also have to have the engineering guild hall. So see, when you mouse over it, it puts that little arrow on the engineering guild hall over there. That's actually really handy of Creative Assembly to do that. So it's saying you got to have this building and that building. So that's 11,000 gold, and this one's 6,000 something gold. So I mean, and this one can only be built in the main province, and so can the other. Now this building we could move out into one of our smaller provinces as well, or one of our smaller settlements, because we really need to focus on the ones that can only be built in my large settlements. This building's not super helpful to me, so I think I'm going to switch it, and that's where I'm going to put my my mustering hall. And I can rebuild that once we open up another slot there to do it. We've taken over the Blood River Valley, and things are just getting started there, and I've got this Top Knots army that I'm going to have to deal with. So we'll take care of that too when the time comes. Let's see. We all have Ebola. What happened, YouTube Army? Drop bombs, bombs die. Hey, if I can get some gyrocopters, trust me, I'll be dropping some bombs, folks. Am I going to use my other... Someone's asking me if I'm going to use this other army in the bottom right corner. Yes. Right now, though, I can't afford to make them any bigger. I mean, this is my income right here. It's pretty small. So I can't afford to do anything with that army because I'm trying to focus on these two. I'm just going to go ahead and end the turn. I feel like I'm wasting time. Uh-oh. Tyne, am I taking you away from your exam? That may not be good. Stay in school.
Our honored dwarfkin.
Wissenlin wants military access. They're at war with the border princes, the top knots. Wissenlin's huge. I'm not giving them military access. I don't feel like doing that. Alright, let's see here. So this top knot army, of course, is going to get around me before I can catch it. They're going to try and raid and run on. I have to try and catch them. This is typical annoying AI behavior to send a small stack in and then try and stay in front of you. And of course they issue a grudge over it because I'm a dwarf. They issue a grudge over everything. Look, I can't catch him. So he's going to come up here and he's going to raid Varenka Hills too. And if I go out in front of him, he's just going to double back behind me. Giant dung heap they left for me. That was polite of them. Appreciate that. These greenskins are awfully thoughtful. Or they're just awful. One of the two. Go ahead and build that and tear that one down.
Throw bearers! Let's march!
Varenka Hills is probably going to have terrible garrison. It does. These guys, savage orcs. I could probably, I don't know if I could win or not, but with them having that lord there, it's going to be impossible for me to win.
Ready access.
I can't catch up to these guys.
I agree.
And there's no need in me doing that. It's just going to make my guys tired. They just have more campaign movement range than I do, so when I upgrade... I mean, I have that campaign movement range. There's nothing else anywhere close that's going to give me additional campaign movement range. But maybe what we can do is... Let's check the details. And see if any of these guys can give me campaign movement range. Because I see that sometimes. Of course, nothing's available that's going to give me campaign movement range. That's irritating. So this takes away weapon damage from enemies in the area. Armor piercing damage +7. I'm going to give him the uncommon Fencer's Blades. Helm of Discord is really quite nice. I'm gonna keep it. And we've got the Terrifying Mask on right now. This one gives me extra melee defense and armor on self. Yeah, I kind of like the Terrifying Mask though. Cause the terror, that'll be good. So yeah, there's nothing I can do about the campaign movement range. That's pretty irritating. It kind of means that those that top knots army is just going to be able to walk all over me, and there's going to be very little that I can do about it. Unfortunately. Let's end another turn. And this guy has a skill. Might as well go ahead and give him the campaign movement range. We're struggling with it as it is. I don't know if the Greenskins just get more campaign movement range. It would kind of make sense since they're so, you know, like they play so offensively. It would make sense that they can get around really fast. And maybe they have a stance or something like that too. I don't know. Knew this was coming. I mean, I could fight it. Let's fight it and see how many of them we can kill real quick. I don't think we can kill them all, but if we can kill a decent number of them, This will just make it to where they're no longer going to be able to raid my settlements. They bring just enough army that it's enough to overwhelm your garrison. They've only got 2 Savage Orcs, and those Savage Orcs are a little bit beat up, though Savage Orcs are pretty decent units. They do a lot of damage. If I can chase off some of their Savage Orc Air Boys, that will be good as well. From the front, my guys will be somewhat immune to... Problem is that dwarfs are so slow that this is what you get, especially when you don't have any quarrelers. I'm just gonna go all in here. A bunch of their Savage Orc Air Boys are jumping into this fight too. I'm gonna grab them real quick and get them in melee if I can. Looks like they're gonna escape. I'm gonna go ahead and chase these guys off with 1 unit and surround with the other 2. They're Savage Orcs and their leader are going to be a pain for me to deal with. But I do have them surrounded now. Savage Orcs don't really have any armor, I don't think, though. So the armor-piercing values of my guys are probably not going to be as helpful. A lot more offensive power to these Greenskins than my dwarves. My dwarves are a lot more defensive and armored. And since I can't kill their leader, it's unlikely I'm going to break these guys. I'm just going to get these Air Boys away from my back lines. That's my main goal. I'll have to sacrifice a unit to do that. Yeah, these Savage Orcs don't seem like they're going anywhere. Like I said, even if we can just kill a few of them, we'll see what happens. Their leader is going to be able to tank out an unreal amount of kills because this is a perfect place for him. I'm going to have to come back here and chase off these Air Boys now because they're shooting in the back of my men. We routed their Savage Orcs. That's good news, but then my leader has routed too, which is definitely going to take away a lot of leadership. If I can get these Air Boys off my case, that'd be nice. I don't have enough units to do it, though, and I'm just not going to be able to take out their leader. And because the Air Boys can just sit back and fire, it's going to be a little bit too much for me to handle. There we go. Well, we put up a fight. We caused some damage to them. Killed off most of their Savage Orcs. But yeah, you can see he killed 108 of my dwarves and was still going fairly strong. Looks like the stream's working good tonight. Maybe I just had my bit rate set too high. I was trying to stream it at 6,000 megabits, and I have the internet speed to do it, but I went ahead and just turned it down to 3,500, which is still in the range of 1080p HD. It's just not as good. Look at that. They sack that settlement and then run straight over to the Silver Road. I don't have time to chase those crotchwads, so I'm going to go ahead and just garrison here because I've got to start calming down the public order. Let's repair this stuff. So those orcs managed to actually damage me pretty bad, which is pretty irritating. Yeah, just a very small stack at works there, got a lot done. I don't think that they're going to have what it takes to get any more of my settlements over here because these are higher level. So I've got quarrelers and stuff here, so they can try at their own peril to raid anything in the Silver Road. The problem is I have to take those guys out, or else the Grudge Book is going to be after me the whole time. If I leave Iron Rock, it's going to rebel. This is the kind of stuff I hate with the dwarves, just absolutely hate. If I raise another army, I'm just going to end up spending a ton of upkeep. But I could do it to kill these guys and then just be done with it. So I'm thinking, let's get this ugly dude. No, stupid. Yeah, this sounds great. Wow. I guess we'll take the ugly one. It's the best option here.
For the wisdom of Valea, bring them.
I can't attack this guy on this turn.
Forwards.
I'm just going to put 2 Dwarf Warrior units in his army. I'll probably just disband this force as soon as I can. Actually, not Dwarf Warriors. Just Quarrelers. Oh, I can't build Quarrelers right now. That's right. Because I'm rebuilding my barracks. Poo on me. That stinks. Series of unfortunate events here. As seems to be all of my... this one giving me missile damage for... Yeah, this one was pretty nice. This Master Engineer. Let's do that. Gives my guy extra missile damage versus enemies. Greenskins have enough agents? Or no, it's just the one. I thought there was 3 there. I didn't realize a couple of those were Whistleland agents. So let's see what's going on in the chat. Canadians call it soccer. Uh-oh, we're not arguing about what's how to say soccer. Look, these guys are going to attack this settlement where I have Quarrelers, so we should finally be able to put an end to them here. My Quarrelers will absolutely destroy their air boys and be able to destroy Mash One Finger. This is actually a different army, because this one's led by Mash One Finger. Well, I thought it was a different army. Maybe they swapped him in here.
Miners! For the ancestor gods! Miners! Vengeance! Vengeance! Killers! The clans unite!
Okay.
Quarrelers!
Start the battle. Let these guys come up on me here. I'm just going to focus on killing their air boys. I'll try and keep my captain alive here in this unit. Let me give an attack order there. Alright, my Quarrelers should absolutely destroy these Orc air boys. Especially since the air boys are focused on my infantry rather than my skirmishers. Okay, my Quarrelers have these Savage Orc air boys down quite a bit. You can see these guys are pretty good units right here. Really not a bad skirmisher, and they have decent melee for a skirmisher. Skirmisher? I don't know if Mash One Finger can single-handedly take out all my men here. He might be able to. There we go, getting some good damage done on this next air boy. We're going to have to kill these guys several times over. The morale in this game kind of reminds me of Attila in some ways, in that the fact that your guys will rout real easy and then come right back. I'm getting you close-ups right now. What you talking about, Kyle? I do like the Orc speak, though. You're right, Bullet Bill. The Orc speak's really good. I think it's funny. I see people talking about FIFA in the chat and saying that it's corrupt. And it's like, you all say FIFA's corrupt. In America, all we know about FIFA is that it's a soccer game on like a console. Doesn't mean a whole lot to us. Yeah, Mash One Finger's easily killing all my infantry right here. Let's see how many kills he has. 21 so far. I'm still getting rid of these Savage Orc air boys. I've routed all of them at least once. Now we've got to completely shatter them. That unit's still just broken, but that should shatter it. Yeah, they're shattered. Alright. Let's move up here and take out the rest of these Orc air boys. Dan, you're always telling me not to disturb your circles, bud. I don't know how I'm not supposed to disturb your circles. Max has asked me if I have any idea when this will drop on Mac. I have no idea. Creative Assembly seems to be focused on doing Mac releases the last little while, but I don't know. I mean, for some games it took them like 4 or 5 years to make it onto Mac. I don't know if that'll be the case with this one or not. Are these guys shattered? Shattered. Shattered. Okay, good. Everybody's shattered. I'm going to actually start pulling my guys out of combat from MASH and start peppering him with my quarrelers. Because he's just one guy, he can't chase 4 different units at once, so I'm going to stop giving him splash damage with my blob. And if he goes after my skirmishers, then I'll pin him down with infantry again. But at this point, we're going to fill MASH One Finger full of crossbow bolts and see how he likes it. He apparently does like it. Yeah, put your ugly shield up, dummy. Okay, he's going to come chasing after my miners. That's fine. Okay, he's starting to waver. Good. My quarrelers are actually getting some pretty good work done versus him. And we're not going to let him survive this either. I'm going to get my miners out here in front of him. He's going to be pretty fast. He's going down pretty quick to my quarrelers, though. And I'm going to try and stop him here with my miners also. We definitely want MASH One Finger dead so that he can't just heal up his army and try this again. He's outrunning all my guys, of course, which is always terribly convenient that the AI is able to do that. Catch him, you lazy dwarfs. He's just twice your height. Pump your little legs. He can probably outrun my quarrelers too, I'll bet. Yeah, I mean, my quarrelers aren't gaining anything on him. Yeah, if anything, he's losing my men. Yeah, there you go. The guy says pump those dwarven legs. Yeah, look at this. MASH One Finger's going to outrun my whole army here. Oh, there he goes. I don't know how he got wounded, but something got him. So long, chump. Yeah, the dwarves probably do need a bunch of beer in order to speed them up, huh?
Let us begin.
Yeah, I understand. That's right, Heckman. Dwarves aren't exactly known for speed, huh? That's why they built the gyrocopter.
Grave news, my lord.
Oh no,
Word is spreading across
chaos!
the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again. Prepare your defenses well, for the forces of chaos spare no one in their quest for bloodshed.
All right. There we go. People are saying it's lagging. Indeed it is. It should clear up in just a second. It's running on my phone. Like, I can see it running on my phone here next to me, so give it just a minute. It should clear up. Alrighty. Line dispute. Just give it to the opposing clan. So here's that other small force of top knots. Let's go kill them real quick. That should fulfill the grudge, I hope.
It is time.
I guess I'll leave this small army there. I don't like paying the upkeep on it, but I kind of need someone to help keep that stuff busy. We're going to have a dang rebellion up here in the Blood River Valley. And we've got a large greenskin army here led by Azag the Slaughterer. Let's see. What do I want to build? What do I want to build? Still got my stuff building over here. We're gonna need the engineer's workshop, but I need a lot of gold for that. And we're also gonna need to upgrade the gunsmith. I'm trying to get gyrocopters. It's gonna take me a darn long time to get there. So much what, Dan? So much air? Like too much air? What? Got my Thane back over here. Let's see if we can assassinate Azag. Probably not. Let's try and assault units. Just anything I can do to try and get him leveled up. Oh wow, he's got a Wog army here.
No fool that's safe in a watch. By the king's
That's not
command.
good. Let's see. Some people are still screaming lag in the chat. I don't know if it's just you or what. I've got my phone right here next to me and I'm watching it. It's not lagging. I've got the stream playing so I can see what it looks like. It's not lagging on mine, so be patient. Plus, even if it is lagging, I mean, unless I can crawl through an Ethernet cable, there's not much I can do to help increase the bandwidth. We're going to have to do something about these WOG armies. I'm worried that they're going to double over here to this settlement, which honestly, none of my settlements have defenses. I wonder... They can't... Yeah, is that like little ladders? Can they crawl over this wall here?
The axe
Yeah,
thirsts
okay, so
for
they can go
war.
over that wall.
No, I will
But-
not shame my time.
If I could get these guys in the underway, it would be a good place to fight them.
Throw better.
I'm going to try something just for fun here. I'm going to move out here in the, well, no. Well, it's going to rebel one way or the other in my province. That's unfortunate. But since it's going to happen one way or the other, I'm just going to go ahead and move out here and see if these WOG armies will attack me in the underway or I intercept them in the underway, one of the two. Could be a good opportunity to try and take them out. Because the underway, it makes it a lot harder for them to outflank you or anything. They kind of just have to come straight at you.
Vampire! Why'd you darken my halls with your foul presence?
They want a peace treaty. That's fine with me. Does that take away that grudge for me to go kill a bunch of them now? I mean, one would hope.
All here are honored.
Now these guys want to pay me to join the war against the vampires. Okay. I'll make myself not steadfast. Now I'm unreliable. A little bit of extra money. Crush the uprising at Barak Var. Winds of magic change. So of course it puts the uprising as far over here as possible away
The
from me,
runes are cast.
so that these guys are almost guaranteed to be able to raid one of my settlements before I can get to them. That is terribly convenient for these rebels. But oh well, at least it's fixing the public order in the province temporarily.
Clan honor.
Is this where Azag went down here? Is he trying to get around me? Wow, he can move farther than my agent in one turn. These guys have some impressive campaign movement range.
Kill.
I can't even keep up with them with my agent. I'd really like to get to Black Crag, but I mean it is a super stronghold and I'm going to need a full-on army to accomplish it. And I just do not have the resources at the moment to make that happen. How much is it I need for the engineer? 7,500. Let's save up and get that started. It's going to take me some time. Got one of my lords here. Leadership +2, +9. Ancestral grudge. Let's go Scarred Veteran. The first upgrade to Scarred Veteran, I guess. What's John Cena doing, YouTuber Army? Or are you just talking about him because you like him? Okay, their army, their WOG army is moving back towards the Bitter Mine or whatever it's called over there. So, should be safe from Azag and his... Wow, another one? Safeguard... Where was that other WOG army at? Bitterstone Mine, yeah. There, he's headed over there towards Bitterstone Mine.
Ready?
We need to take care of this rebellion pretty quick. Let's go ahead and fight these rebellious Greenskins. So he's saying I should John Cena the orcs, huh? That sounds pretty good to me. I don't know if Thorgrim's got the same moves as John Cena, unfortunately, though. Let's see. I'm gonna stick my miners out here. Got my grudge throwers, so that's gonna be helpful. Got a lot of quarrelers, and I'm gonna kind of keep them behind my line so they can fire up and over at enemies. And let's get my lords here. Heroes and lords, I should say. I'm gonna have to keep my one unit of miners back here too, just as extra protection, because the the orcs, I think they have some cavalry. All right, there we go. Start the battle. My grudge throwers should be able to get some decent work done, since the orcs have to come all the way across the map. Orc boys, goblin wolf riders. They got a lot of goblin wolf riders, but those are pretty light cavalry. They're not going to be wildly dangerous. Their lord is going to be the biggest concern for me. My runesmith can give himself extra armor. Thorgrim can use this Helm of Discord, and that's going to be super useful against their lord. And then let's see if my... I've got this plus 15 armor. This guy can't do anything yet. My engineer can't do anything yet. So grudge throwers, please continue. Let's see if they're getting any kills. Or here, let's have some fun. Let's do a first-person shot from the grudge thrower real quick. Let's see if air can throw a grudge. We reloaded yet? There we go. What? Oh, that's pretty cool looking rocket fire there. Oh, take that, Greenskin. Heck yeah. Take another one. There we go. Got a couple nice kills there. All right, let's check out my my thunder. Oh crap, those wolf riders are coming straight for it. Oh good, they got routed. Let's try and get one more quick shot. I don't know if we'll be able to, but I'll try. Yeah, my quarrelers are ripping these guys up pretty good. Let's get Thorgrim over here to take out some of these wolf riders. I forgot that my engineer has a ranged weapon. Okay, Thunder's got a bunch of work done. Trying to stop these wolf riders. This flank, we've got them stopped. I'm going to target some of their errors. Okay, Thorgrim, you need to get after their leader. You target their leader. And let's bring the runesmith over here. I'm going to go ahead and use the Helm of Discord. Get Thorgrim in there. Okay. Their leader is actually starting to... Ah, crap. My Thunder's got attacked here by this regroup. That Goblin Wolf Rider regroup before my guys could even finish getting in position. They're not going to do a lot of damage to my Thunders. Not with a Goblin Wolf Rider. Okay, I should have had these guys in... Should have had these guys in guard mode. I want to take out... There we go. Cut down that fleeing orc boss there. Alright, so we've gotten some work done. I'm going to target these archers. Okay, the orc general turned around. That's good, because it'll probably allow my... Yep, he's dead. Holy crap, man. These wolf riders just keep dying and keep coming back for more. They're like, yeah, we don't really want to fight. No, we really do want to fight. No, we don't want to fight. Changed my mind again. Let's go ahead and leave town. There you go. Take that, you filthy greenskin rebels. Thunders didn't even get that many kills, but it looks like they were wrecking morale. It's my quarrelers who seem to get a lot of kills. Do you like how those guys like fled through me back over to here? Just die already.
Move the front.
How many times can they flee?
Onward.
I defeated them twice in a single turn? This is unreal. Well, actually, it's not unreal. It's the AI we're talking about. I'm not really surprised, actually. I have to have a level 4 main chain settlement? I thought I did. Nope, sure didn't. So there we go. We're trying to get to gyrocopters, but it is a involved process, that's for sure. So we got Scarred Veteran almost done. Ancestral Grudge. Chance of intercepting in the underway could certainly be handy. Does this work like that I don't have to wait for them to run out of supplies? Will it start causing them attrition? Because that could be really useful. I'm going to try it. I'm going to upgrade that a couple times and see what happens. I've never seen an AI army retreat twice after being defeated in any Total War game. That one is new to me. Definitely new to me. Let's see. What else do we have up here for this guy? Ruin of Wrath and Ruin. It's a direct damage spell. And that would actually be really handy, so I'm just going to go ahead and try and open up everything to get me to that. Alright, so this guy's got a character too. He's my master engineer. And we were working on this missile damage. And let's go ahead and finish that one. You're a glorious stand, Dag? This stand, Dag? You're a glorious stag, Dan? Where was Gondor? I don't know where Gondor's at, but I could sure use their help right now. Hi, Peter. How's it going? You've had people retreat 3 times in the same turn, Zach? That sucks. Well, look at these guys.
Yes.
Not only did they survive, they got all this done. Let's see. Alright, so they've retreated once. Oh my gosh, I think they finally died. After having been defeated 5 times.
Retake the realm.
That was one of the stiffest rebellions I've ever seen. And then we've got Ezag the Slaughterer back down here at our doorstep too, so that's always good. And I've used all my movement points here.
It is time. They will die.
Let's see if we can assault some units here. Nope, we failed. That's unfortunate. 4 turns until I finish that. We can go ahead and finish re-upgrading this, though. We're gonna need that. Wow, getting the gyrocopters, man, it's a lot of money. It's a chore. I'm gonna save my money because I'm trying to build these real expensive buildings. Zufbar is only at war with the vampires, so giving them a coordination target, will it make them more aggressive, I wonder? If I tell them to target the main settlement for the vampire counts, I don't know. Oh, Empire, mighty Empire, please trade with me, seriously.
I will listen, but my time is short.
None of these people want to trade with me, which is just depressing.
I am ready to parley. I hope you're...
Yep, no one's going to trade with me either, so I can't get any more trade income, which is unfortunate because that's supposed to be one of your main sources of income, as the Dwarfs is having access to all these resources from the underground. Let's see, so Thorgrim. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Okay, so now it says attrition suffered when sieging. I'm going to have to see whether or not you still have to wait for them to run out of supplies or not. I'm going to try it, though. Who's getting ignored? Do vampires go poof and no, whatever. They can go out in the daylight. I guess they just have shiny skin like Edward from Twilight. I can't help but crack like Twilight jokes about the vampires. It's just too much fun.
Ready?
I'm actually thinking to kind of move this way a little bit to get a head start on Azag, because I think he's going to try and go up here and sack Barag Dawa's bag. At least I think that's what he's going to do. Greetings from Kentucky. How's it going, Sinister?
Ready?
Wow, he didn't... Wow, he's got a Wog army, too. That's fantastic. Fortunately for me, they're split up. If Thorgrim can reach Azag's main army there, I'm going to attack him. But obviously Azag's trying to get behind my lines. Okay. I cannot reach Azag here.
Let's march.
That's unfortunate.
Let us begin.
Iron Rock will be okay for a couple of turns, I think. So let's try and move back here with some help.
To battle.
I can't attack these
We
guys.
march. No. A
But-
birdling's mistake.
I'll come... Well, I probably should have kept him in the town. Yeah, I'm going to keep him in the town.
An honor.
Because then they get the few reinforcements there.
To war.
Let's see. So my Master Engineer, we can upgrade him again. We got Triangulation. And this just increases his range. Ancestral Grudge. Ballistic Celebration. Wow, it takes the reload time down and accuracy up. That's pretty cool. Let's get ready to try and unlock that as well. What's terrifying, Heir of Scotland? If you want to change the unit man count, you have to go into the graphics settings and change the unit settings from large to ultra, I think, in order to do that. Yeah, so unit scaling is in the graphics settings. I can show you real well. I don't want to go into the graphics setting just this moment, but that's how you do it.
Time.
All right, we're going to attack Azag here, and we're going to get in a huge battle. I get both reinforcing armies. So that'll be pretty fun. This will allow us to put some pretty serious hurt on the Greenskins. And then I'm thinking about leaving my smaller army to protect the Blood River Valley, and then I'm going to take Thorgrim and see if I can go capture Black Crag. My reinforcements are going to come in behind Azag, so we're going to need to move up quick. I'm just going to put a quick main line of Dwarf Warriors. And I'm actually going to put a Longbeard supporting a Thunderer on the flank. If I can get my Thunders more active on the flank, they'll be in a better position to cause more damage. I'm going to leave my Miners in the back to help protect my Grudge Throwers. And then let's get Thorgrim.
No shoddy contraptions here. It is an order.
Okay, the Orcs deployed on the hill as expected. I'm worried though they're going to turn around and start wreaking havoc on this army before I can get reinforcements to it. That's looking very possible.
Yes. Move now. Yes. Down. Yes. Charge.
I'm just trying to get set up in a defensive position.
Vengeance. Nothing can stop killers. Strike out.
Okay, I've got a little defensive box set up there so we can move up the rest of our reinforcements.
The might.
The performance on this game really isn't bad. I'm rarely dropping below 60 FPS even in this rather large battle. So the performance in Warhammer's really quite acceptable compared to what we've seen in Total War's past, especially recent past like Attila.
It's a reckoning.
I'm gonna start moving up these guys. The AI is kind of confused on how to deploy.
Thunderers.
Come on, get him, Thunders.
Longbeards. Go.
There's a Goblin Wolf Chariot there that I'm trying to shoot. It's gonna come charge me now.
Thunderers.
I've got my reinforcements running up here as quick as I can. They're coming straight in with Goblin Wolf Riders. That's not going to do them any good. Oh, for goodness sakes, please hurry up. Alright, my Thunderers should be able to hold that flank. I'm going to kind of fall back on this one a little bit too, give my Thunderers better fire positioning. Come on, hurry up. Let's go. Dadgummit, stupid Goblin Wolf Riders just charged my Thunderers. That was a pretty good head-on charge. It's going to cause some damage to me, unfortunately. They're not going to kill them, but it's going to be a lot of damage done to my Thunderers that I really didn't need. Same thing over here. Fortunately for me, Goblin Wolf Riders are pretty craptacular for anything except disruption. Okay, let's see if we can drive these guys back out. There we go. More Goblin Wolf Riders coming in over here. And more. I'm going to just bring extra reinforcements over here. My reinforcements are coming, and hopefully my Dwarf Warriors can hold out long enough. I'm going to give my Quarrelers targets. I'm going to actually put them on guard mode. Okay, they have targets. I'm just going to let my main line hold. My reinforcements are getting closer. And my Thunderers are driving off all the cavalry on that flank quite nicely. Over here, we're surviving too, so everything's going pretty good. Now, I say that, the frames per second did get a little low a couple times there. Down below 40. Though that's not going to be an issue much longer. I actually did make a purchase today. I got the NVIDIA GTX 1080. Very excited about that. I'm going to move my grudge throwers back a little. And let's take all my heroes in and attack Azag the Slaughterer. Move these guys up a little bit closer. I'm going to use the Helm of Discord on Azag. More of these orc cavalry are coming in behind me. Trying to get my grudge throwers. And again, they'll do some damage there, but I don't think it's going to destroy my guys entirely. Let's see how Azag's doing. He's unfortunately still alive. My legendary lords seem to lose their attack orders a lot on enemy legendary lords. Something I've noticed. Oh crap. We got a guy trying to kill my my runesmith here. That's not good. Or I think it's my runesmith. No. That's my runesmith. This is my engineer. I don't want my engineer dead either. Okay, we've got this army up behind. My Dwarf Warriors up here have held out very valiantly. The Greenskin units are not that good right here. I need my crossbows to scoot back over here. My Quarrelers. Let's get these two grudge throwers turned around. Let's see if we can get rid of this backstabber guy. And Azag the Slaughterer went running off somewhere. I don't know exactly where he got to. But at this point, we've got the Greenskins on the run. The enemy lord is dead. That's good news. Sorry I couldn't get you a lot of close-ups. Would have been pretty difficult to do. Love you too, Issa. You doing all right? Yeah, Patchy. That's funny. Looks like Mike here is giving a description of Patchy. Patchy was like just an armed citizen in my Empire campaign, and I was making fun of him because he had a bunch of holes and patches in his clothes, and so I called him Patchy, and kind of started making up little stupid stories about him. And then people started asking me how he was doing and all this other stuff. So he just kind of became the legend. That's how he came to be. I'm going to get rid of some of these greenskins here.
Retake the realms.
Did that other greenskin army oh yeah, it disappeared because it was a WOG army and we killed the parent army.
Ready?
That makes sense.
Sure.
I'm going to come over here to Iron Rock and I'm going to garrison these guys here. So, managed to defeat quite a few greenskins. Max is asking Attila or Warhammer. Man, Warhammer any day of the week. Any day of the week. Some people say like, oh, I don't like the fantasy. Man, like fantasy or not, I'm telling you, this game's great. It is hard to beat. Very hard to beat. So, I would highly recommend Warhammer right now. Single player experience on it is extremely good. So, let's see. Got this lord here. Let's do the Ancestral Grudge. That gives him a lot more hit points, which is going to be helpful because the dwarves don't have magic for taking out enemy lords, so, I mean, going to be nothing wrong with that. Got a lot of upgrades that we can do here. Let's start building up defenses. And extra trade goods. There we go. I'm going to spend a bunch of money on the Blood River Valley there, so the next 3 turns we'll get quite a bit done, because I'm just kind of saving money right now. Anyway, trying to get to the... I need 7,500 to build the Engineers Guild, or whatever it is there. Let's see, Thorgrim is level 17. Deadly Onslaught is pretty sweet. But we've got a ton of upgrades in between there to go for. Mason, Iron Will, Wound Recovery Time, Lightning Strike. Enables Lightning Strike battles when reinforcements are present. Huh, that's cool. It enables, or it keeps enemy reinforcements from coming in. That could come in really handy, actually. I might try and work towards that. That's an interesting skill. I hadn't noticed that before. But there's a lot of things I don't noticed. Speaking of which, who are my grudges against right now? Yeah, it still wants me to go kill the undead, which is stupid. Absolutely stupid, and I'm not doing it. It wants me to retake that settlement, and I'm not doing that either, so the dwarves can just stick it. And we need to do an assassination, a successful assassination attempt on the greenskins. So if I can remind myself where my Thane is, we can try and take care of that. He's injured for 3 more turns, of course. Yeah, that Lord of the Rings mod someone was making for Attila looked pretty awesome, Roger. I agree. I'd love to see what's going on there. Why would Karak Hearn... Your ally declares war? Zufbar, and they're going to declare war on Karak Hearn down here. I guess I have to enter the war on the side of my ally. Zufbar's got decent strength right now, thankfully. Okay, so Thorgrim's got some good replenishment going. Blood River Valley has solid public order right now, so that's good news. I need to save my money so we can go ahead and build this engineer's workshop. So I'm probably going to just buzz through a couple more turn-ins real quick while my guys are healing. And we need to set up some more research. Income from salt mines and dye makers. All that stuff could be handy, but let's see what's down here. Missile damage for thunders. Unit experience for quarrelers. Missile damage for iron drakes. Recruitment cost. High King's authority. Public order +2 in all provinces, and it's only 5 turns. That'll be worthwhile. Let's do that. The Dwarf Tech Tree is pretty neat, actually. I think it's one of my favorites. The Empire Tech Tree is way fewer techs, but it takes a lot longer to research. And you have to build buildings to do it. Border Princes is gone. Okay, the Filthy Groby have a bunch of agents down here.
Send me to vengeance.
Wow, that's a level 15 agent.
Throw bearers.
Let's see if we can throw my agent against their level 1 agent down here.
Slay the end.
Nope. Not even that's gonna work.
Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Hopefully I don't get my runesmith injured or killed out there. We'll see. I've got just almost enough money to build what I want here. I've got to wait one more turn. Why are there no machine guns? I don't know. Sextus, how's it going tonight? The great salt mines of the dwarves. That's right. I need salt. Salt is a precious commodity for me, Sextus. You know it. Yeah, I know it is pretty weird to see a stable stream, huh? Vaughn, it's been pretty good so far. Okay, my Thane is back and ready for duty. I'm going to actually just get this guy back in bed the army. Here's my Thane. I'm going to bring him over and try and do some assassination attempts. We finally got the money we need to do the engineer's workshop. And the other building I would like to build here, the Slayer Shrine would be cool, but the workshop also would be nice because it gives me units with great weapons. So that could be handy. I'll probably try and get to the workshop. I've got some money left here. Let's go ahead and upgrade the settlement at Barakvar. Let's see. Demons would be cool. For what faction? Like vampires? Yoro says feminism is the answer to my problem. What? That doesn't sound like it's related to Total War Warhammer. Well, so Leggett's saying, talking about the stream, what was causing the streaming issues. I do think that my ISP could have been part of the problem, but I also had my bit rate set really high because I was on my streaming device because I was hoping to stream in really good quality. But I think that in actuality, it was trying to take up too much of the bandwidth upstream. So what I did was I dropped the streaming rate down, which means that the quality won't be quite as good in the stream, but it's less likely to drop frames. So I think it was a combination of that. My Thane has been assassinated. So, like, dead? Because that kind of sucks. Yeah, he's just straight up dead. Nice. So, that's enemy agents for you. Theirs work and yours don't. That's pretty much how it works. You have to get these agents leveled up, and it is really hard to do because the AI is so extremely successful at killing you all the time.
Yes.
So I'll have to recruit a new Thane there. That's going to cost me money.
Let us begin. The High King acts.
Iron Rock is kind of secure. I'm gonna move up to here, try and get to Black Crag. My guys are still retraining a little bit. Black Crag has a ton of Black Orc units as its garrison, which that's definitely going to be an issue. Yeah, I want to build that workshop, but I need 4,000 to build the workshop. Does the... You can enable Slayers with just the level 3, or the level 3 building for Slayer Shrine. Or level 1, it needs a level 3 settlement, so... Yeah, let's keep going down this path. The enemy agents are sexist. How's that, super unit?
I am the High King. I will hear you beg now.
Yeah, that Thane was lame. I agree. I like your lame joke there. I'm not going to make peace with the vampires because they're still at war with my ally, and I don't want to keep hurting my reputation so that other people may not trade with me. Matthew, you're watching me at 3 a.m. in France? Man, that's dedication, buddy. I appreciate that. You're awesome. You got a Texas Instrument calculator there? I saw way too many of those whenever I was in my degree. I don't know who's talking about TI in the chat.
Retake the realms. Throw bears.
Woo! Orc Biggins, Azag the Slaughterer, Goblin Wolf Chariot, and then their garrison at Black Crag is going to be substantial. 3 black orcs. Orc Biggins, Orc Air Boys. They have trolls and a Goblin Rock Lobber. Boar Boys. I mean, I've got a pretty sturdy army here, though. And all these Quarrelers and Thunderers can cause a lot of damage.
Go on, then. Aye, it will better our cause.
There we go. I'm going to go ahead and try and get up close. I could come over here and try and double up on the Greenskins, though. That would leave the Blood River Valley dangerously underprotected. I need a public order building here. That enemy agent's destroying my buildings one after another. I need to build... I'm going to actually go ahead and put a watch room here first, and then we'll build the public order building next.
The throng is mustered.
Yeah, level 16. My base chance is 15% chance of a positive outcome. 27% chance that my hero's wounded. Let's just go for it. What do we have to lose? It's a level 1 Thane. So we'll just do what we can. Someone's telling Sextus to tell the orcs that my lands are a weapon-free zone. Oh, so you're saying Karaj is just saying if the dwarves invested in Texas Instruments, that would help. It would probably help me get a lot more improved avionics for our gyrocopters. I'm just going to go ahead and take their peace treaty. I like all the extra money. People are guessing what the new races will be in the game. Yeah, they assassinated, wounded my Thane. These Greenskin agents are going to be just giving me absolute grief. Now Azag has gotten to build up more forces.
Ready access.
I'm going to start building battering rams, siege towers. I'm not going to get to use any of this. Magic resistance? I'll put it on Thorgrim, I guess. Let's continue the siege. Yeah, I'm guessing that it's not just going to cause attrition unless they actually run out of supplies, which at Black Crag is going to take a substantial amount of time to run these guys out of supplies. 7 turns just to run them out of supplies. So it is not going to be easily done. There we go, I can build my armory now. Yes. So we've invested in some of the more expensive buildings at this point. It's going to be nice. Let's go ahead and research this underway trade caravan. I don't have a lot of trade going on though, so I don't know if that's going to be... I don't know, this one's only 3 turns. Let's do that one real quick. Tomb Kings would be cool. I really would like to see Tomb... I've never even seen anything about Tomb Kings before, but just seeing what they did with the vampire counts would make me curious to see what they could do with Tomb Kings. Get me a new resource there. Let's see. The Rune of Wrath and Ruin. It's a direct damage spell that is effective versus multiple combatants, it says. I can use it on the Black Orcs. Oh, check it out! Azag is trying to escape the city through the underway, and we've intercepted him, so this is a huge opportunity. What are Skaven, by the way? People keep mentioning them. What are they? I'm not really familiar with what they are. Got my long beards on the flanks. So here we are in the underway. They have wronged us, Thorgrim. You are absolutely right. Got my grudge throwers. Let's get my quarrelers. And actually put my thunderers up front. Let's go ahead and start the battle. I might actually try and use some of the grudge thrower first-person shots here just for fun. Let's see if this is a pretty long-range shot. Okay, yeah, I overshot them pretty significantly.
Dwarf and engineering, you can't beat it.
Let's try that one. Maybe an overshot? Yeah, it's an overshot. Let's try another one. Come on, reload me. My last shot was there. There we go. Let's see how that works. Ah, almost got those trolls. Let's change our aim just a little bit. Oh, I think I got the trolls. I think I'm gonna get them. Landed right in the middle of them. Anyway, let's hop off there so I can see what's going on. I'm gonna put all my infantry on guard mode. All my missiles, guard mode. There we go. My thunderers are opening fire. Let's watch some of the missile storm that the Greenskin army has to face inbound. Getting shot by thunderers and hammered by quarrelers. Here's some of their goblin wolf chariots getting cut to pieces. Okay, I better retreat my thunderers. Here comes my trolls. My dwarf warrior should have some defense against charging large units. There's some spider riders trying to get into the back of me. The AI actually does pretty decently at maneuvering its cavalry into your back lines. It's definitely an improvement over past games. Definitely an improvement. Okay, let's get Thorgrim to come over and help get rid of Azag. There we go. I'm going to use the Helm of Discord on him. Let's watch Thorgrim up close. Oh yeah! Chopped Azag right in his fat head. Get him, Thorgrim. Cut his face. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Teach that savage orc scum. Get him! I like this. We're just sitting here taking Azag head on. He's going to flee, of course, because he's a big fat baby. Okay, everybody hit Azag with all your bolts. See if we can take him down. I think we can. He's just, yeah, there we go. We took down Azag. That's right, chump. Get off my battlefield. Richard's asking me if vampires are OP. Not really. I find them easy to use in campaign because they are good, but I don't necessarily think that they're OP. Not in multiplayer for sure. If you kill their lord, I mean, it gets really tough. Gets really tough on you. They're going to send their agents down there and start working Thorgrim's army over, probably. That's what they did last time I tried to get Black Crag. Black Crag is not going to be easy to capture.
Dang!
Yeah, it's 6 more turns before they even start to take attrition, and we've got to force them out of their settlement if we want to have any chance of victory here. My Master Engineer has leveled up. I want to get to this ballistics calibration, so I'm just going to keep doing these things until I can get there. Yeah, the vampires need corruption, and it does take time, but you can capture a province before it's fully corrupted. It will slow you down in the sense that it gets difficult to hold that province for long enough, but I mean, it's not impossible. Definitely not impossible. I need this other army down here if we really want to have any chance of getting Black Crag. This is going to be a huge risk, but I'm gonna actually try it. Let's bring this little army down here. I'm gonna see if we can get this done. I don't know. I have some money too, which is good. We need to upgrade this to the next level, the Foundry. 6,700. So I'm gonna save some capital and do that. There we go. Look at their agents coming to work over my army. There comes the agents. They're gonna be all over Thorgrim soon. So we're gonna have to make something happen at Black Crag. I do want the extra money from the vampires right now. Mike, you want me to notice you? How you doing, buddy? Total Great War. It could be potentially cool if they'd have to change things up, but I think if anything, Total War Warhammer kind of shows how you can change things in Total War and have it still be fun. I used to think that I wasn't so sure that those type of titles would really be good for Total War, but at this point, I'm actually not convinced that they would be a bad thing. In fact, I kind of think they'd be a good thing. So it'd be interesting to see what else they could do with Total War after seeing what they did with this one. There we go. So we finished the Engineer's Workshop. I'm almost up to the Foundry. The Armory's almost complete, so we're going to have access to much better troops soon. That's not going to hurt anything. Black Crag should give us a substantial amount of income because it has a gold mine, which is why I really want to capture it. By the way, I will be streaming tomorrow morning. We're going to be playing some Chaos Warriors. It's kind of a contest, actually. I need you all's help. I need to get more views than any other YouTuber streaming Total War this weekend, and I might get me a special prize from the Creative Assembly, so I need you all to help me out with that. So watch for my Chaos stream. It's going to be tomorrow morning. My time should be like midday, early afternoon in Europe, if you all want to help me. So it now says we have really good chances at Black Crag. I hate to auto-resolve this, but I'm going to. I do want to show you all some siege battles, but trust me when I say this is not the time to do that. I will end up taking massive losses. The towers are really OP. I will show you siege battles, but I do not have the right army for that, and it's just suicide for me right now. So just forgive me for this, but I am going to auto-resolve this because I really need Black Crag, and I can't put up with losing all my men in the battle right now.
It is time. We mark another.
All right, so we sacked Black Crag, and it's now been captured. And we finished that quest, which is pretty sweet. Now we need to deploy a Thane in the Giant Thumb Mountains. Whoa, that's way up there. Well, my Thanes just get killed when they're around town anyway, so we might as well go ahead and try and do that.
The axe thirsts for war.
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this army back towards Iron Rock. We really need to get this province settled down in terms of public order. That would be helpful. But yeah, being in control of Black Crag, we can build a gold mine. I'm gonna actually go ahead and do that. And once I build the gold mine, we should get substantially more income. And then we can start to fix public order. So this building would actually be best if I put it in the town center. It's gonna take 4 turns. But public order is poor, so I'm gonna go ahead and build one here, and we'll just swap it over when we get the opportunity. And if I just build up defenses in the Blood River Valley, we should be able to hold it pretty well against not huge armies, but we can hold it. And I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna build up this other army a little bit, and maybe improve the units in Thorgrim's army. And I'm gonna take one army and try and capture the Western Badlands, and then take the other one and move south into the Eastern Badlands, and just see if we can start mopping up some of this land. But I'd say that it's been a pretty successful episode so far. We've had fairly good luck, other than with my agents. And someone you may wonder why I'm doing this down here. I'm trying to work towards this lightning strike, which will allow me to prevent enemy reinforcements from being able to join a battle. Which to me, that's a pretty big thing. And if I do this, I'll be able to recruit runesmiths as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and run that upgrade. Or actually, it'd probably be better to run the gem cutter upgrade, because then I'll get all the extra income. I don't have a whole lot longer to keep streaming. I've already been on here a little longer than I expected to be, but I'm having fun and just wanted to keep going. Let's see. Black Knights used to be White Knights. Wood Elves. Did they live? Are there elves in the old world map here? Would they have to expand the map to bring in the elves? Because it'd be really curious to see elven factions. I'd love to see that. Let's go with the public order boost there. And my lord here has a skill. Let's upgrade his Scarred Veteran all the way. We're 75 turns in. I'm not doing spectacular, but I've got territory. We've got a few troops. I'm definitely not at risk of just being wiped out immediately. Wood Elves are near Bretonia. Thanks, Patrick.
Summon me if you dare.
Island off the coast, huh? I don't really know anything about the lore, so I couldn't tell you. Now, who did they assassinate over here? Kara Kern, ready for duty. So my Thane's ready for duty. Yeah, they assassinated my lord. Straight up killed him, I think, too. What a bunch of crap, man. I cannot get rid of these greenskin agents.
Summon me if you dare.
No, he was just wounded, fortunately. Alright, so I'll be able to get him back, which is good because he had leveled up quite a bit. And I would have been pretty ticked off if the AI was given that freebie of assassinating him. That would make me pretty angry. I'm going to build the gold mining pit. That's going to give us a huge bump to income. We need to spend some money upgrading the settlements. We've got some upgrades underway there. And we've got some upgrades underway there. I have a little bit of money. I haven't spent any of it back here at Spite Peak. Eventually we'll be able to make use of this this army back here, but right now I just don't have a way to use it effectively. So that's why they're kind of just camped out back there. Dark Elves are with Chaos, huh? So they're the bad guys too. Spamming to get Senpei to notice me. How you doing, Space Monkey? Thanks for joining the stream, man. Dylan's asked me if there's going to be Skaven. I don't know, man. I hope they add a ton of factions. I know they're supposed to be, I know they're supposed to, oh, so Skaven or Ratmen. Gotcha. Didn't know that. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to start streaming. I'll be on for quite a while. I'm going to start streaming probably at like 8 o'clock in the morning, my time. I'm GMT -6. So I'm 6 hours behind what time it is in London. So yeah, that's when I'll be on tomorrow. Can we... We're one turn away from finishing the foundry. Var. We're still getting negative public order in this province. Probably because there's enemy agents here that I can do nothing about. And this guy's hurting my income pretty significantly.
Yes.
But what are my chances of getting rid of a level 18 orc agent? I can't even attempt to assassinate him because my guy is so low level. So I'm just going to deploy my hero, see if we can counteract him a little bit. That's extraordinarily annoying. I can recruit another Thane, it says. No, fielding the maximum number. Same thing with Max Engineer. So I can't get any more agents.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
So Karak 8 Peaks. Holy crap. It has big walls. Look at the garrison here. 3 black orcs. 2 biggins. 2 night goblin fanatics. 2 night goblin archers. 4 spider riders. Wow. Look at all these settlements are upgraded. They've got some serious settlement defense down there. It's pretty impressive, actually. Yeah, there's not going to be any online battle uploaded tonight because tomorrow when I'm playing as the Chaos Warriors, that's going to actually be some online battles. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to jump in and basically get all the races of the old world fighting against Chaos and just kind of have some fun with it. And we'll do it in some different scenarios. We'll do subterranean, we'll do siege, we'll do open field. We'll just have some fun with it. Let's see. Do have money to spend. Could upgrade defenses, but I don't know if that's entirely necessary. Let's see if we can do it Black Crag instead. This one's gonna help out. We could just get more timbers. Let's get more timbers. Sextus, you're waiting for Total War Sextus so it can replace Total War Attila. That would actually be good. Look at that, my Thane. I cannot defend myself against these greenskin agents. This is actually something that I wish CA would patch a little bit. I don't know how, but the AI always has like hugely high, like they have really high ranked agents all the time, and they kill you like every other turn. It's one of my few gripes with the campaign. It is just almost impossible to keep your agents alive. And it's really frustrating because you end up spending a lot of effort trying to keep your agents, just keep them alive. Really frustrating. I'm going to build the extra defenses at Black Crag so we can hopefully leave it alone. And then we'll have to build defenses at Iron Rock as well. Okay.
Send me to vengeance.
I wonder if the Greenskins have anything significant outside of Karak 8 Peaks. Let's just kind of move up and take a peek. Nope. So the Greenskins do not have a significant presence there. So yeah, I think I'm going to move up and try and put more hurt on the Greenskins, but we're going to have to do that in the next episode. I'm out of time for this stream. It's been a long one. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Try putting some agents in the army. I do. I have several agents in Thorgrim's army. This is hard difficulty, by the way, DJ, since you're asking. But yeah, that's... I'm going to have to get going. Like I said, hope you all enjoyed this tonight. I will be back with more streaming tomorrow morning. Go check out the link. I need your help to beat all the other streamers for views, so make sure and help me do that. Anyway, HeirofCarthage, signing out.